I know what you're thinking, Sawyer. Get on that 126 Hunter x Hunter anime episode review, and I'll get on that. Believe me, it's just actually it's a good thing that I waited because Naruto reviews, out of all the stuff I do, is the thing that gets more views. So take this as a public service announcement. If you just watch me for the Naruto things that I do, take some time, less than half an hour. Watch Hunter x Hunter episode 126 of the 2011 anime, and you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Because if you don't get the chills, if you don't get the hype, if you don't feel butterflies in your stomach, if your skin doesn't get goosebumps after seeing that episode, you're probably dead. For now, let's start with Naruto and a cup of coffee. Madara is using lightning attacks, which makes perfect sense because if you remember, when the Jubi was in its beast form before it turned into a fucking tree, it could create thunderstorms. The way that Naruto blocks the attack is pretty cool. Takes a rod, spins it up, blocks it. Now, the way Sasuke dodges the attack is very suspicious. We see the lightning hit the ground, alright? And so there's like a little dust cloud, alright? Then Sasuke is not there. He's out of range. He's moved a couple of yards next to where the attack landed. And Madara says that wasn't a dodge. That new eye, that Rinnegan, I see. Did you just move through time, Sasuke? Either that, or he can move both through space and time. Because there's another part in the chapter when Naruto has the Shukaku Rasengan, right? And then Sasuke charges up the Amaterasu Chidori, like bzz, bzz. Sasuke tells Naruto, come at me with that Rasengan, bro. Come at me. And so the next panel, we see them hit Madara by the sides. So either Naruto and Sasuke moved to attack Madara, or Sasuke moved Madara in the middle of Naruto and himself. But even if Sasuke could control time and space, he can only do it within a specific area. Because Madara says this, he says, if I leave this area, it seems as though he can't use his Rinnegan ability. I believe I'm starting to understand your left eye's power a bit, Sasuke. And that makes a lot of sense, because if Sasuke could move freely, if he could teleport to any given point in any given area, whenever he wanted, he would not have asked Tobirama to teleport him to Naruto in the last chapter. And then we also learned the full extent of Madara's limbo ability, which creates like this liminal space. It's kind of like Shadow Clone Jutsu, except there's like another essence in this liminal space. Sasuke calls it a shadow, but by the end of the chapter it doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of matters in the beginning because Sasuke is the only one who can see it, and Naruto's the one who can feel it. Much like their butt sex. Moving on, sorry. Madara substitutes himself with this shadow. When was the last time we saw substitution jutsu being used in the series, huh? Brings back memories. Anyway, and then Sasuke immediately darts off, because now Naruto can see both of them. He's like, okay, Sasuke, I can see this guy, you go, because the other one's about to attack Kakashi-sensei. Madara just comes in flying like Superman and rips Kakashi's eyes out, like it's no big deal, and just puts it in, like he's changing shoes. Actually, changing shoes takes a little bit more effort. It's kind of clear that Kishi never really had any severe type of eye problems, like ever. Listen, I have an eye floater right now, okay? And it's really annoying. I don't know if it's ever gonna go away. It sucks. And so just having that just made me realize just how complicated the visual system is in regards to the eye and its connection to the brain. And last week there was a variety of theories in that Obito was asking Sakura that maybe one of the things that he was asking Sakura to do was to take his other Sharingan and give it to Kakashi, which to me makes no sense because we know that the Sharingan drains Kakashi. He's about to go blind in that Sharingan eye, okay? If Obito were to give Sakura his Sharingan, how the fuck would they leave that other dimension? There's only two ways of going in and out of that dimension, and that is through the Kamui, Obito's eye. Sasuke slices Madara in half. And at first I thought, oh, he just used Kamui to teleport the part that would be damaged. No, Sasuke fucked him up. If you look at that last page, you see that only the upper half of his body is going into that other dimension. So the matchups that we have for next week are as follows. You ready? Sakura and Obito versus Madara's torso, and Naruto, Kakashi, and Sasuke versus Madara's legs. And as Hashirama would say, you do not want to underestimate those sexy ass legs. Madara goes in for the Rinnegan, and you could say, well, how did he know that Obito was going to ask Sakura to destroy the Rinnegan? He didn't. He just always wanted the Rinnegan. So the chapter ends with Obito trembling, and who can blame him, really? I don't know how long it's been since he's gone to the bathroom, and we see the rod, and we don't know who it's headed for. It could be either Sakura or Obito. We don't know. So unless Obito is able to warp the rod away into the real dimension, then they're cool. Or he can just warp himself and Sakura away. Unless the rod is coming in super fast, then they're fucked. Unless Sasuke and Naruto can jump into that dimension, which would make no sense, really. I mean, for Naruto, the only way I see him jumping in is if, like, he left some type of a teletransportation seal before he left that dimension that would allow him to go back inside. But, like, that ability belongs to Minato and to Tobirama, so I don't see that happening. Sasuke, I guess, with the whole, like, you know, time and space thing that he's got going on, maybe he can use that to, like, I guess, warp into that dimension, but even then, that would make very little sense. Because if he does that, then what's to stop Kishimoto from saying, oh, by the way, Sasuke could use every single ability that the Sharingan has ever been shown to have. He could use Izanami, Izanagi, Koto Matsukami, Tsukuyomi, Kamui, all these things. That would just be way, way too hacks. So I don't see that happening. So what I think is going to happen, what's more probable, is that either Obito sacrifices himself for Sakura, or he warps, but the rod... Have you seen Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? When Bellatrix throws that knife, you know, you kind of like get the feeling that everybody's safe, and then once they warp and they get to where they're supposed to be, you see that Dobby actually got hit by the knife. So I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to warp into the real world, and then one of the two is going to have a rod sticking out of their chest. I just don't know. Who do you think Dobby is going to be in this situation? I think Madara's shadow has been dealt with because the Shukaku Rasengan had seals for that purpose. So even if Sasuke said that, you know, Madara's shadow returns to him after a period of time, I think the shadow's done. Overall, I thought it was a solid action chapter, really. And I did notice how Obito still has the staff that he got when he absorbed the Jubi. I wonder if he could do anything with it now that he doesn't have the Jubi. Like, at least use it to, you know, change the direction of the rod heading towards your face. Then again, Obito's kind of already dead. Like, he's semi-dead. Really quickly, I just want to take the time to thank you guys because my last Naruto review got over 7,000 likes, and I've never gotten over 7,000 likes in any of my videos. So just thank you so much. I hope you keep, you know, commenting and subscribing and liking the videos. It really means a lot. So yeah, thanks again. Catch you guys later. Bye.